We're live.
Hello, hey.
Oh,
I think.
I'm gonna mute that.
I'm gonna mute that too.
Let's make sure the audio is actually sounds good.
Wait,
Okay, I don't think anyone's watching. Hold on. Never mind. I was gonna.
I can't.
There's 6.
Mm,
I can't hear us in the stream.
you can't. Uh-oh.
Because you probably have it muted, I can hear us.
No.
I can hear it.
Oh, I can hear us now. Never mind.
Dinky brain.
I'm muting the stream.
My audio is pretty decent.
Is the music too loud? I don't even know.
It's nice.
Oh my gosh, it keeps looping. I gotta mute this. Alright, it's
All right. What are welcomes? Well, stream. Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
We what? We already said this.
Yes. All right. So-
Are you streaming the set? Like
What?
20p. Cool.
I don't even know.
It's wow, that was a delay there. Alright, I'm gonna send
Okay.
this because you have this
Podcast.
muted for you, right?
Alright.
Podcast time. So-
Podcast.
Yeah. The first podcast. Yeah.
Alright.
We were all talkative right before we started streaming, and then now we're all quiet.
Mhm. Shouldn't we introduce ourselves first?
Oh yeah, I'm the only mystery man, or one more mystery, or just mystery, also known as Levi.
I
Yeah.
am Crowmancer. I am the mancer of crows.
I am Irix, or IC like. I go by Talon most of the time with friends and family.
Just call me Evan, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Evan Lee kid.
Yes. I am the one on the very left, and then it's Talon, and then Evan, and then Crow.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. All right. Sims 4-pack.
I don't know. Where should we start with? What's our first topic?
I mean, you pick. You're kind of the one. You're the one streaming, and you're the one who made the list. So.
Yeah.
Well, we all made the
You
list.
We all made the
Well,
list.
yeah, but he was the
Collectively.
one who typed it. He wasn't the lazy one, you know, like me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess we'll start with the Game Awards, because that was not recent, but recent enough.
That was something.
The Game Awards.
Yeah.
I can relate why they would pick The Last of Us, but I feel like another.
I don't like it. I don't
event
like
was-
the I don't like the idea of them winning 4 things, because I mean it was. I don't know.
They definitely didn't bribe anyone.
Yeah, clearly.
Because out of
No bribery involved, I swear.
But I feel like in my opinion, personally, being a player of it, Ghost of Tsushima should have won, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel like that
everyone
one-
agreed to that. Yeah.
I agree.
I've never seen it, but I'll just go with I mean, I've never played Ghost of Tsushima because
Sushimi.
Sushimi.
Tsushima. Man, I have like speaking issues. I have probably a speech impediment that I
Are
haven't
you
like.
nervous, Crow?
No, I'm not nervous. I just have
Yeah,
this like,
sure.
weird stutter.
Don't be nervous.
Don't be
See,
nervous.
Whenever you'll never believe me because whenever you say I'm not nervous, everyone's like, "Oh, nervous." And you can't deny that, can you?
But yeah, I don't.
Whenever I'm,
So
whenever I, or,
here's-
yeah, back on topic.
We're doing. We're
here's my take on the whole situation. Personally, The Last of Us 2, it's alright. It's not all that. But
agreed.
considering how much backlash that game got, there's no way in any world that should have won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can all
Cons-
agree on that one.
Considering the contenders, which is Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, and Animal Crossing, I don't think it should have won. At least not in the Game of the Year.
I get some awards like sound design and
Yeah.
visuals.
Let's look at all the game awards and I'll read them out.
Yeah, I'm looking at them
start.
right now.
Specifically, let's look at the ones.
Can someone send me like a web page including all of them? Or
Yeah.
cool.
Best
Alright.
game direction. That won on best game direction.
That should have been Ghost of Tsushima right there.
Best narrative, I guess. I don't know.
See,
So I
here's the
haven't-
thing.
Mhm.
That game it got best game direction. However, that game is a severe failure in game direction, considering the crunch that the developers had to go through.
What game?
Was
Last
it
of
The
Us.
Last of Us that won?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
we're talking about The Last of Us. Okay.
Last of Us
Yeah.
Part 2. And I played Last of Us Part
Yeah.
2, but I
Same.
don't. I just felt it was I don't know. I felt like some of the things that they did in the game were weird. Like
Yeah.
I guess spoiler warning. I guess does anyone care if I talk about spoilers?
No, I don't.
I doubt.
Okay. Because in the like near the end-ish of the game, you fight Ellie as Abby, which I thought was weird because the entire fan base wants Ellie to win. So I thought it was weird. I don't know, because you see from like people like PewDiePie and some other streamers who've played it, they try to sabotage Abby by killing her immediately, but it fails you, so you can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I even tried to do that.
Um,
So it's that was definitely one of the weirder things that they did. I thought was interesting.
Man, that's weird. I feel like I was one of the only people that actually rooted for the character that I played as the whole time. Because when I was Ellie, I was like, frick you, Abby. If I was Abby, I was like, sorry, Ellie.
Mm.
Best art direction, Ghost of Tsushima. That one I
That one.
completely agree with.
I completely agree with.
The thing about okay,
Thing about Ghost of Tsushima.
I don't know much about it, but I do know the art style, and I love the art style. And they even play that into the gameplay a bit as well with the grass that you use to
Hiding.
navigate. That's a thing,
Or-
right?
Yeah, the wind. I haven't
Yeah.
played it, but I wanted to get it.
Levi, or you have to play it eventually.
Yeah.
You got a PS4.
Mhm.
Don't get Cyberpunk because
Yeah, well,
5 frames.
I
Yeah,
know that.
everyone.
That's just bad.
Yeah,
Well, it's also because of the crunch they were on. They were on a significant crunch near the end. The
well,
developers.
They teased it 7 years ago. People were like fascinated. Whoa! Cyberpunk's gonna have all these crazy features. The graphics are gonna be like way more beautiful than real life. We're gonna have all these cool things. Keanu Reeves is gonna play a big part, but they just let it go in
Yeah, and
I
the
mean-
crunch that went on with that, it's just
My one
that
of my
game is a mess in like any direction you look at it. Honestly,
Yeah.
my
It
cousin
doesn't-
got it.
Personally, I don't think it's a bad game, but it's not all it was hyped to be.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
my
they
cousin
overhyped it.
played
Go
the
ahead,
game.
Mark.
He said it was. He said he liked the story behind it. Just and he didn't have a very buggy run, but the bugs and stuff need to be whatever the word I'm looking for is
fixed.
patched out. Yeah, fixed out.
They did an amazing job with the character creation, I have to say.
I don't know any.
Yeah, I disagree with that one because that literally is the only thing keeping me from playing the game. Like, why is every
You don't
game
even- you
that
don't even
actually
s-
pushes tech
I know what
to
you're
the
t-
max and it has new tech always like something I can't play? Like, it's always an M-rated game. There's never anything like. Have you noticed that?
No, because I don't
No.
really pay attention to the ratings of games.
Same.
If I
Well,
like,
I
if
do
I
because my parents don't want me playing like a lot of games.
yeah,
I just play what I play, and something weird comes across. I'm
Like, I had to fight to be able to play Onward. That one was difficult, and it was worth it. But, like, not again. I don't want to deal with that.
Back
best
to Last of
audio.
Us. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Well,
best.
okay. Well, yeah. This is kind of related to the best audio. Didn't Last of Us 2 win the audio?
Yeah,
No. Wait,
Last of Us 2. Yeah,
Are we
it won
thinking-
best audio design.
Best audio design. Last of Us 2 did win.
I thought. Oh, we're going. Are we
Against-
just gonna skip over score and music?
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
Best
So-
Final
score-
Fantasy.
Well, as I don't even.
7 rank.
I don't know anything about Final Fantasy, so I can't really comment on
My
it.
dad
That's true.
played a ton of Final Fantasy. He shared it with me every journey of the way. That music brings back like a lot for me.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't
Uh,
even know Last of Us had music to it, but I mean, don't blame me because I've never played it. So
I'm pretty sure pretty well all the music in it though is unoriginal. So
yeah.
Maybe I don't know. They do
Maybe
harken back
Doom
to
Eternal
the.
could have won that one. Doom Eternal has a pretty banger soundtrack,
Yeah, it's
especially
perfect for
the
me.
main menu theme on Mono. Probably the only one who knows that joke. Like under. Does anyone get that? Yes.
No.
No.
Mono what?
Oh my god.
What?
When you know how there's stereo and there's mono audio?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you listen to the Doom Eternal soundtrack, like main menu theme in mono, it sounds completely different at the end than it does in stereo. I'll just say that.
Interesting.
Okay.
Back to best
You'll
audio
have to
design.
check that one out.
I can 3/4 of the way, 100% confidence, say Last of Us 2 got audio, right?
Best audio design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
have to like
Yep.
think, or I'd have to like watch something or just listen to it more. Cause I don't know if I'd agree with that. But then again, I don't know if out of the other 4, if I'd say that's any worse or better than them.
Yeah.
Because I don't really
I-
pay attention to the audio design.
Last of Us 2 had like some outstanding gore.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
I'll say that the knife fight at the very end of the game, that was
It's brutal.
yeah, because you could see the slash marks and the blood bleeding out. That was
Yeah,
pretty
and,
cool.
when you were playing as Abby, when you fought Ellie in the theater,
Yeah,
spoiler again, just that entire beatdown was brutal, and when Abby got captured by the Rattlers at the end,
yeah. I also
Yeah,
thought
and-
I thought. Oh,
Go ahead.
you go ahead.
no, you go first.
Well,
Mine's
my
just-
thing was going different. I was gonna say once I got the submachine, or it was the submachine gun, the silenced machine gun at
And,
the
Rattler camp,
Rattlers,
yeah.
I felt invincible.
It's a nice
'Cause,
gun.
like,
I love the
I
sound
could just
of it.
mow down people, and they didn't even know where I
Sound-
came from.
Yeah, it sounds so cool.
Because
Like,
my
I love things
my
like that.
entire playthrough was all silent, stealthy.
That's nice.
Best
Oh.
performance. This one, kind of unfair. Honestly, 2 of these are Last of Us.
Yeah. I
I
do
think-
think,
I
I do think Laura Bailey did do a good job though.
Laura Bailey, Ashley
Yeah.
Johnson, best of the bunch. Ashley Birch as Mel, also like really good performance. I do feel like they deserve their spot up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Short
just like
feature.
I wish they expanded that category, maybe like made it 10. Because like if you're gonna have two of the same title, there should still be variety. Because it's like I don't know,
Yeah.
keep
I
the
get
options open.
You know,
Games for
last
Impact.
Go good. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I know none of these.
For
so
Impact. Hold on. Let me look at this real quick.
Best games for Impact. Tell me why. By don't
I
not
think I
entertainment.
might have heard of Spiritfarer, but like I know nothing about it.
Yeah, let me look at
I've
this real
heard of
quick.
Kentucky Route Zero, but I also know nothing about it.
I think I've heard of Tell Me Why. I just don't know much about it. So we're all in the same boat here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Best ongoing.
Best.
No Man's Sky. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, No Man's Sky is the best out of these. Honestly, though, I'm just glad it's not Fortnite.
Destiny
Like, it could be
2
anything
would
here.
not be. I don't think Destiny 2 would be a good contender for this at all.
Everyone expected. Everyone in the call during the best ongoing expected it to be Fortnite. I'm pretty sure.
But I'm glad that it got
I'm-
replaced by No Man's Sky. That's
Valve's
yeah,
player experience
The
over
thing
time.
that-
Yeah, I don't think Fortnite would have been a good contender for that either.
Well, I would say
No,
ongoing
I
is,
disagree
like-
on that one, honestly, for once.
Whoa.
I would say-
Because
Defending Fortnite.
yes, I am.
Yes,
I am
I
defending
would say
Fortnite. I know, controversial.
controversial, but the
Fortnite,
developers
Honestly, is very active in development because maybe not on the front side of things when you see it, but what goes on behind the scenes, there's definitely a lot that goes on.
yeah.
Because sadly, I have to partially follow that because I follow Unreal Engine's developments and stuff like which a lot of the reason that new features for Unreal Engine 4 are being added are because of Fortnite. So I would say that one's a close contender with No Man's Sky, but from like pure gameplay, No Man's Sky is definitely a winner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like with Fortnite, the maps, like every season they change, they enhance, they just differentiate from the previous in like a better way for most of the time. And they change like huge sections of the map and like
The thing that sucks about that is it really screws up benchmarks when people are benchmarking Fortnite, because that's a very common game that's benchmarked. It really sucks because like it frequently changes. I don't know.
Yeah.
best
Best indie. I bought Hades and I have not played it yet, so I don't have a good feel for this category really. But from the gameplay I've seen, it looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
I like to Carry On.
Yeah, Carry On also
only
seemed
one
pretty
of these
fun.
Games I know nothing
Yeah.
about is Spiritfarer.
The only one I've heard of is Fall Guys. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't hear about Hades until today, and literally everyone's been talking about it for some reason.
Yeah, but
It was huge. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I never heard of it when it came out.
I didn't.
Carry On deserves to be up there, in my opinion. It might
Yeah.
not be like the most original idea with being the monster, but it had a really fun gameplay. The physics are smooth, the fluid simulation, pixels and stuff.
It's
It had a nice
Carry
art
On in
design.
3D.
It's
It's 2D.
It's
Yeah.
2D.
Okay.
best mobile game.
Well, let's get,
Uh,
hold on.
Us.
Before going into the best mobile game, Fall Guys did kind of get like shoved out of popularity by Among Us, which is
Yeah.
the best mobile
Isn't
game.
Isn't Among Us a indie though as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been, but it's not in the
What's that?
contenders.
With how long that was popular, you would think they'd count that.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta have
Yeah.
a mobile game up there.
Uh-huh.
Fall Guys was like huge when it was a thing, and then the second like Among Us became popular, Fall Guys just died.
Died immediately.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, there was also some problems with it, like beforehand, like with people being like hacking and stuff.
That was for
Yeah.
PC when they did a PC release. Console had no problem with that.
I didn't know there was a difference. It also won, or it won. Fall Guys won Best Community Support. Between-
mobile game, Among Us. I think
we
we can
really
all agree on
surprised?
that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
Among Us was
surprised.
pretty good. I've heard a lot about Genshin Impact. I just never like looked into it.
Yeah, a lot of my family
With
played
the
Genshin Impact.
climbing noises, I do not want to play that game. I don't even care what it is. I heard.
No, go ahead.
I haven't heard much about it, and I'm probably completely wrong on this, but I've heard it's somewhat similar to Breath of the Wild.
It is similar to Breath of the Wild, actually. Pretty similar.
I just heard a lot of people talk about it and like they actually like it because I thought it was one of those, like mobile games that tried to be something like what was that one game, Raid Shadow Legends? That tried to be a thing, but then it was just a terrible mobile game.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be one of
Um,
those.
Genshin
feel like it was
Impact is actually a game of quality. My only complaint about it is that it is a gacha.
I have never heard of Legends of Runeterra, and I've never heard of Pokemon Cafe Mix. I'm sure you have, though, Evan.
I have. It's
What
not
do you-
all that.
What did you say it was? Genshin Impact was a what? A gacha?
A gacha.
What's that mean?
A gacha game.
What does it mean?
It's like you know those little toy things that came in capsules. They'd have like a box at like a store or whatever. You put a coin in and twist the knob, and would like roll out a toy in a capsule. It's
Yeah.
kind of like that.
How was that?
So-
What?
How is that gacha?
Let's just move on.
Yeah.
When I think of gacha, I think of like Gacha Life, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, best
Uh,
community support, which is the next one. Fall
Fall
Guys
Guys.
won that one.
Uh,
I feel like Destiny 2 has a better community from at least from like the sliver that I've actually like interacted with the community.
this is gonna be incredibly biased, but I think No Man's Sky should have won this one. It's the only
I
one of
know-
these other than Fortnite that I've played, and I only played Fortnite once just so I could like prove a point of how
Oh
bad
wait,
it was.
it means community support as in like the company talking to the community. That's what it
Yeah.
means, I think.
No Man's Sky, they like talk with the community really frequently.
Alright, I know that the next category will be quite controversial between.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Although I don't
Yeah.
think it matters because, well, hold on. We'll just continue with the community support.
Yeah, until we
I
get
don't
there.
know much about Bungie and its community, how it talks to the community, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, and
Alright,
Epic
you
Epic
ready?
Games is pretty
Oh, I'm
eh.
so prepared to rage because I've already seen it.
Okay, so best
hold on.
VR. Oh,
I'm glad Walking Dead Saints and Sinners up there. I was one of the people that voted for it.
oh yeah. Okay,
It
well,
was
best VR
yeah.
slash AR is the category. Next category.
yeah.
And
Hey,
Half-Life
and
Alyx won.
I'm not even just mad about Half-Life Alyx winning. I'm mad that 3 games.
Okay, hold on, wait, Cole,
Okay,
Cole,
okay,
Cole, wait.
Star Wars
Before you
3
continue, let's all just stay silent for 5 minutes.
Okay.
No. 5
Why?
minutes of
Wait,
not
why
talking?
5 minutes? Why would we be silent? I mean, the literal point of the stream
No,
is
besides
to
Cole.
talk.
Cole, you could talk. I just want to hear
Oh.
how this
Well,
goes.
hold on.
Everyone-
Okay.
I want to say I think it's cuz Half-Life Alyx came out this year, and didn't Boneworks come out a year ago?
I think so, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's
I mean, they
why.
were counting it in the Steam Awards, though.
But the Steam Awards is different from the Game Awards.
Yeah.
I know that. It's just, I don't know. It's irritating to me.
Okay.
But yeah,
And
I
I don't even think that was nominated for the last year's Game Awards, though.
I don't
Yeah.
think the Game Awards had this category last
Well,
year, so.
Honestly, though, I'm not really mad about Boneworks not being on there. All right, I'm just gonna speak. So, 2 games on here already shouldn't be because I've literally never heard of them. I have never heard of Iron Man VR, and I have never heard of Dreams. Star Wars Squadrons.
I didn't even know Star Wars Squadrons
what?
was even a VR game.
Hold on, let me just say something. I don't think Dreams should even count, considering that is a game engine.
Oh, wait. I might have heard of that, actually. I believe I have.
Wait, is that the
So,
one
there's
from
a-
the guys at who made Little Big
Little
Planet?
Big Planet, yeah.
Huh? How is that a VR game?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
let's just let Cole continue on
Alright.
his tangent.
So, Dreams just straight up shouldn't be here. Never heard of Iron Man VR, and I frequently follow VR. So I've never heard of that one. And Star Wars Squadrons, that one's okay. It's not very VR though. It's pretty much just a 3DOF, like you can look around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that one's there, honestly. Just because it's like better than like 3 of these games.
If you ever get the chance to
Walking
play
Dead
Saints and Sinners,
Saints and Sinners, I believe, should have won.
I think I think so
I've
too.
never played
Yeah.
Saints and Sinners.
I can agree.
From what I've seen of the game, it seems like it'd be more fun. But I believe it should have been fought between Half-Life Alyx and Saints and Sinners, because those two seem more like VR games. Because I've never heard of Dreams being an actual VR game. And I've never heard
Okay,
of.
for now, let's just
So-
exclude Dreams, Marvel, and Star Wars for now, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But between those
these
two.
two, the answer is so easy for me. Saints and Sinners. Half-Life Alyx.
You have a
And I know you
vendetta against
disagree with
Half-Life
me normally,
Alyx,
but-
though.
yeah, Cole has a strong
Yeah,
hate against
I know.
it.
I have strong feelings about Half-Life Alyx.
And
Half-Life
I still don't
Alyx
even know why.
was-
haven't even
Half-Life
completed
Alyx was
it.
terrible. The only thing good about it is its graphics. I'm saying it. The only thing good about
I don't know, I
Half-Life
felt-
Alyx is the graphics.
I
Okay,
felt the
leave
gunplay
it
was
off.
fun.
The
I
gunplay
liked
for me
Half-Life
was
Alyx.
incredibly boring. Okay, here we got 2 different opinions, and then I'm gonna speak, and then you can speak. So, Half-Life Alyx, there is so much stuff missing from it that would be in like a regular VR game. Like, it's not fun, at least in my opinion. The story, I haven't beaten the game, so there's probably something I'm missing here. The gameplay is dull. The gameplay is dull in my opinion. It's not even an FPS, honestly, from what I've played. It's basically just a game, like, it's, honestly, you could convert this game to a point and click, and it would be pretty similar. The only
You cut out.
Oh, he died.
difference would be like,
died.
oh gosh, frick.
The only difference would be.
Why are you seeing-
The only difference would
Okay.
be
The only thing that, okay, the game could be a point and click because half the game you spend just searching for like these vials of stuff so you can upgrade your gun, and then like there's some upgrades that make it worse. Like, I would argue that the scopes mess up the gunplay a bit. Like, that you can disagree with all you want. That's just my opinion, and I'm not too strong on that one, but I hate how so much of the game is focused around upgrades rather than progression by getting new weapons, adding more to your arsenal, which this was like a huge part of Half-Life. The Half-Life series, in Half-Life, you get brand new weapons like every once in a while, and it adds a sense of progression, where with the upgrade system, it's like just something that removes from the gameplay, like the speed loader for the pistol, for example. Instead of having to manually reload, which, in my opinion, makes it more fun. I mean, you have to kind of do a manual reload every once in a while, but like, it's just not as good with like the upgrades. It's not as fun to play with. and you can play without the upgrades, but like I don't know. It's like the game tries to force you to collect resin, almost, and like I don't like that. And then the health vials, I'm not a huge fan. I don't like how you have to collect the health vials either. Like you have to search for those, which like if you're in battle, one thing I've used to my advantage before in Half-Life is health chargers. Those used to be able, like I don't know if everyone here has viewed Half-Life before, but the health chargers, they used to be where you could just walk up to them and charge. I would use that mid-battle sometimes when I was in like a safe enough spot I could take a few seconds away just so I could heal my health so I wouldn't die. I hate you can't do that anymore. That has saved my life so many times in the Half-Life series. Those are some minor complaints. Here comes the big ones. Okay, no melee combat. There should have been melee. Okay, melee combat in Half-Life Alyx should have been a thing. It could have been basic. Like, you should have just been able to, like, at least push away zombies with a chair to keep yourself alive, because the thing that made the moment in Half-Life Alyx that really made me mad was, in Half-Life Alyx, I got trapped in a corner by zombies, and I ran out of ammo, so I couldn't do anything to get out unless I were to teleport. And I don't want to teleport because teleportation breaks my immersion. And so it's like so limiting because everything's focused on comfort. And I know it helps more people be able to play the game, and I am super glad more people can experience the game. It just, when they focus more on comfort than actually making features for like VR veterans, which despite the one playing the VR like the least other than my brother Evan, I consider myself like I'm the newest to VR technically other than Evan. And I play VR a lot, so I consider myself a VR veteran. Like, let's see, how many hours do I have in Steam VR so far? Come on. I have 896.4 hours in Steam VR, so I think that's veteran level. There's nothing for VR veterans in Half-Life Alyx. Like, the thing is, the combat, in my opinion, is incredibly dull, because it's just, like, there's not as much depth to it, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. A VR veteran is a person who has a lot of time in VR.
Or have played VR a lot.
Like, yeah, they've played VR a lot. Yeah. Melee combat should have been a thing. They should have focused less on the searching for stuff. And okay, and then the thing is, with the combat, whenever you get into a fight with a combine, it's like it makes you slightly happy because you haven't fought a combine for like the past half hour. And when you do, it's like 3 combines, and then you kill them like pretty quickly, and they're dead, and you're just done. There's nothing to the combat. Like, it's just head crab, occasionally a zombie, and then like I don't know. The game just is so dull to me, and I don't have the motivation to actually play the game. I'm glad everyone else can enjoy the game, but I just cannot get into it. I probably missed a few points, but I would take the entire stream if I went over everything that I disliked about Half-Life Alyx.
Alright, Levi,
Alright.
you may state your claim.
You may state.
Okay, well, we'll have to. I don't remember all your points that you've made, but what was the difference between the combat in Half-Life? Because you said you kill them and they're dead. So what's different from the Half-Life 2 than that? Because you don't. I mean,
when you win a fight, not very long after, you're gonna get into a battle. Like, a lot of the core gameplay was combat, and that was the part that I enjoyed the most. And then with the combat, there was like you could use the environment more to your advantage than you can in Half-Life Alyx. In Half-Life Alyx, you basically just duck to cover and then you occasionally pop your head out and shoot.
Well, that's because you're
But-
Alex. You're not Gordon with his suit. You're a person without any armor, and you're fighting
Well-
against these guys who have tons and tons of armor and weapons
Well, then you
beyond
would-
your imagining.
You would think that if you're not wearing protection, you would think that at the very least you would be quick, which with the movement in the game,
Yeah,
this
that
is
one-
my
that
biggest
one I
gripe.
agree
forgot
with
to
you
mention
on.
this.
I'm with you on the
smooth
slowness.
locomotion, you just walk. You walk while you're getting shot at by dudes with literal chain guns, and it's just so janky.
That one I agree with you on because I felt like the movement was way too slow, and I thought there was a way you could like make it so it was faster, but
I also
there was
I'll
no.
let you finish your point.
That's one point I do agree with you on. The melee thing, I don't know. I didn't really use like comparing it to like Boneworks. I didn't really use. Well, I guess I did use melee a lot, but I feel like for what it was trying to, what the game was trying to be like. I don't know how I'm trying to say it, but because the way Half-Life Alyx is, I feel like the guns made more sense. But
Well, yeah, but
having
like,
the ability to like use the bottom of the gun to like whack someone or something would have made sense.
at least like it doesn't have to be in depth. You don't have to make every weapon like you don't have to make every object a weapon like they did in Boneworks. But there's got like at least the butt of your gun. Like there's got to be something to defend yourself when you run out of ammo. Like that has happened to me a lot. And like you could say you have to conserve ammo more, but like what if that's not how I want to play? What if I just want to go guns a-blazing? Because that's
Well, that's
like,
more
I don't know.
that's more Half-Life 1. Half-Life 1 was a lot of you have to think and then shoot and conserve ammo because there's not a lot of ammo. Well, there is a lot of ammo, but like conserve it more and be more thoughtful about how you take out your enemies. That was a lot more Half-Life
I
1
mean,
than Half-Life
yeah.
2.
The thing is, like Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2, you could play as a tank, and you could argue that that's because you're Gordon, but like, you shouldn't limit someone's play style because you want them to play as a certain character. Like, they should be able to play the game how they want to play it, and not have it limited because you want them to be some other person. That's what I don't like about Half-Life Alyx. Another thing I don't like is the voice protagonist. Now, you can argue against this all you'd like, and this is just my personal preference. But having a
not-
voice protagonist when your character speaks for you, it makes me mad. Like, it ruins the immersion for me. It just like they don't match what I'm thinking at the time when they speak, and it's just like so out of the place. It's weird to me. Like it's not. I don't feel like I'm the one in control when they're speaking. Almost like Alex. I kind of feel like Alex is a separate entity when I'm playing VR. Like when I'm playing Half-Life Alyx, and I guess that is kind of what they were going for. But like, when I'm playing a VR game, I don't want to have to play as a character. I want to be the character, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel
Well-
like they're just too limiting on the play styles of the game.
If that's a problem with you in VR games, then I don't think you would like Saints and Sinners then.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Although doesn't in
Maybe.
Saints and
The
Sinners
gameplay
doesn't
of
your-
Saints and Sinners still looks more fun though. Like Half-Life Alyx is
Well-
very story driven, and
that's why I
that's
like it a lot.
fine.
I like
It's fine with it being story driven.
Levi's a more story-driven type of guy.
I'm more
Well, it kind of
sandboxy.
depends on the game, but some games I play it just because, well, the gameplay and the story looks good. Like I bought I bought Half-Life Alyx because it was VR and it was the next Half-Life game, and then I also enjoyed the gameplay. I guess that's probably why I enjoyed it more, was because I don't know. But one of the things that really got me into like really liking Half-Life Alyx was the whole Jeff sequence, because that one terrified me, and I've never been terrified by a game that much before, because that was what made me really enjoy Half-Life Alyx, because I was just that immersed in that one sequence, and I didn't get thrown out because Alex started talking. That's just you, I think, at least in that situation.
Jeff is not scary to me. I'm gonna say it right now. He's not that spooky. I mean, he's got a creepy character, but like, I don't know. He's not scary to me, if that makes any sense. And it's weird. Like, a lot of fear has to do with how you feel about different things. Like, fear is an opinion.
Yeah.
And Jeff is not scary to me. So like,
fear
it's not
is
really
subjective.
Well,
Yeah,
I
fear
think
is very
part of the
subjective.
reason that you don't find Jeff scary is also because of immersion breaking. Like, for instance, with you and Alex talking and the game having no IK.
Yeah.
That's another thing, and that's you guys joke about this a lot, but I feel like most games should at least have an inverse kinematics option, like have it be a choice. Because if they're spending like billions of dollars, they can spend like the extra money just to add inverse kinematics, which inverse kinematics, if you're a AAA studio, IK is not difficult to add. And then, like, with the physics tech, they don't use it a lot. Like, it has great physics to the game when you actually get to use it, but, like, I can't really think of a moment where I've actually had to properly use the physics, other than, like, flicking the item towards me or maybe throwing an explosive barrel or grenade. And that's, like, not the fun aspect of physics to me. I don't know. I don't like Half-Life Alyx.
Yes, that's very obvious.
That's very obvious.
You hate Half-Life Alyx. Anytime someone mentions Half-Life Alyx, you go on a rage.
You go like on a 2-hour rant.
Yeah. Speaking of 2-hour rant, I just wasted 22 minutes of our time. We might want to move on.
That's fine.
All right, let's hear. I'm just gonna say my opinion on the game first. I'm not going to go into any details because I really don't know how to explain them. I need to think it through. But personally, Half-Life Alyx is probably my favorite VR game.
Well, you haven't actually played it though, have you?
Yeah, I have.
You played like the very beginning of it, and that's kind of like the only VR game you've played, other than like a couple games on your Quest.
Yeah.
I don't know. Play the entire game through, or play Boneworks. Play both of those.
Yeah.
And you'll kind of see what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, literally, my VR headset is right here. Just use it, honestly.
I wonder if the
I need the password to your computer though.
I wonder if the different tech
I'm not giving you the
between our
password to my
two
computer. I'll just
heads.
sit in.
Okay.
I wonder if the different
what were you
tech
saying?
between the two headsets is really what threw us off on what we think about Half-Life Alyx. Because you have the Quest, or not the Quest. You have the Oculus
Rift S.
and I have the
Yeah.
Vive. I wonder if
I'm the only one in this friend group, like literally anyone in this chat who has LCD panels. By the way, in case anyone
I
doesn't follow
wonder.
tech stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like the reason why you dislike it so
That's
much.
kind of why
Or
I
like
wish
one of the
I got
reasons
a Vive
why.
instead. I wish I got a Vive instead because, like, people say OLED's a lot worse, and the people are like, the darks are better and all that stuff. But really, it's really an immersion breaker for me when like there's a dark area, but it's just kind of blue, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's hear Levi's thoughts.
He kind of already stated his, unless he has
Yeah.
anything to add.
I can't remember what your other points were exactly.
I made a whole list under the Epic Gamers chat.
That was a while ago.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you pinned it.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
was a
have to
while
search
ago.
for
That was a while ago. Yeah, I like Half-Life Alyx. I don't know if it would be the best VR game. I don't know what
Best
really
VR
would.
game? No way. Do I like it? That's debatable, but probably no.
But yeah, okay. Moving on to
Wait,
the
I have
next-
I have
Oh.
a few things to say about Alex and
Okay.
comparing it to Boneworks. I do agree 100% with the melee combat thing. I genuinely had the best time out of any game, like even Blade and Sorcery. I'm not saying like weapon-wise, but grappling-wise, because I like to grapple my enemies in games. I feel like Monarch had some of the best grappling physics and freedom of grappling in a VR game. When I
I'm
couldn't
gonna-
when I couldn't do anything in Alex with the enemies, I felt weaker in that. In a way where I'm like, oh, I can't do this, so now I have to do this more often. Because in Boneworks, if someone got too close to me, I just grapple them, slam them, and then shoot them. Because I know that Levi has a smaller play space than Crow. That I don't know if you've
No.
grappled any.
Levi has he has a tiny play space while I have a huge one.
Yeah, I know that Levi
I have
has
the
a.
largest play space, I guess, other than Evan, because his is infinite tech.
Yeah, because watching Levi play Boneworks, that just really threw at me like, whoa, like you move so much more than Levi, and like debatable because he has a smaller play space, and I haven't seen much of Coldplay besides his VR week, and I don't know, and then I see where Levi's coming
I
from.
wish you
with the-
watched the stream. I really wish you watched the stream, and I wish
Oh,
I made a
yeah.
VOD of it, because like you would have definitely been able to see a lot more of how I played it.
I don't know. Well, Levi,
Also,
who do you think?
I don't-
Who do you think is the Bonework guy more, me or?
Cole, Crow. Sorry.
Bruh,
'Cause
if you even try to debate that, I'm just gonna bring up like the strongest point on why I freaking love Boneworks.
When I say Bonework guy, I mean like gameplay wise, not like.
Oh, gameplay. What? I haven't seen you play Boneworks.
I showed you a clip of me playing Bonework.
The one, like the few couple clips that you've done where you threw guys off cliffs and stuff. I haven't seen you do like a full playthrough of it.
Oh really? Yeah.
You've
like-
played it more than I have, but
Yeah,
You've
have
beat the
stronger
game
feelings
several
to it.
times over.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad I took my time on it, because it added more impact to it when I actually finished it.
But you still
I'm
hated.
sure.
You still hated every that one room. The whatever
Yeah.
the sphere
time
room.
tower or whatever.
The tower, that was annoying, but like I don't know.
All
I
right.
kind of look back at that fondly already.
Our next category of the Game Awards.
Yeah. Back to the original topic.
wait.
Oh, right.
Wait, you
I
have
want to
more?
mention something on why I freaking love Boneworks. And Boneworks was incredibly impactful to me. Like, not long ago. I can't remember when, but I
You cried
was
to-
going to school, and I was listening to the music, and this was like 2 weeks after I finished the game. And I was listening to
Analog Sunrise.
Analog Sunrise, and I shed a tear. Like, I legit shed a tear to the soundtrack of a game. That has never happened before.
That's how I feel about Persona 5's soundtrack. I love the Persona 5 soundtrack.
Yeah.
Every time I listen to it, I just get like It's like, and it took me so long to beat it, too. It's like how Crow did Boneworks. It took him ages, but he kept saying he loved the game. But once I finished the game, I always get like good time memories, or just I don't know. I love the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Okay, we should probably move on now.
Animation and accessibility. Last of Us 2 won accessibility.
That one
Don't
makes
really
I
have
sense.
much to
agree.
say there.
I agree 100%.
That one makes sense because there was a lot of options for accessibility stuff in the
Yeah.
options because I looked.
Yeah, and then I experimented and like with like blind and deaf people.
It's
It-
it's
it
weird
was-
how Watch Dogs Legion is on there because I don't remember that having very many options, but that might be just because I haven't been looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible to beat Last of Us blind.
Alright.
Best action. I only have one comment to make on this.
Yeah.
Hades.
Half-Life Alex shouldn't be here.
Okay.
It's not an action game.
It's that. It isn't. Well, I mean, when you do fight. Like, there's one fight where you're in a construction area, sorta, and there's
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy with the chain gun or the whatever it's
The
called.
charger.
Yeah, that fight. That was a fun fight. I felt. It felt good paced with the walking speed too.
Oh my
'cause it
gosh,
wasn't-
wait,
it
I
wasn't
just
huge.
realized we
What?
just finished talking about Half-Life Alex, and then I bring it up again, and we're talking about it again. Oh no.
That'll be just the
Time loop.
the thing of the stream.
Okay,
Wait,
before we
Evan,
come
you
back to
can't-
this,
Evan, you can't just mention the Boneworks spoiler like that.
I didn't say that.
What?
It was a joke.
Works.
alright, Hades, sure, I guess. Best
Still haven't
action
played it.
adventure,
Last of Us
Last
Part
of Us 2 on that.
Mm,
Tsushima deserves that.
I guess.
Oh wait, puzzle solving. I guess Last of Us.
Puzzle solving. I don't even.
Haven't played any of those.
Star Wars, the Jedi Fallen Order. I think that had some good puzzles in it,
Oh,
but
wait,
I
where's-
haven't. I never played the full game.
Oh.
But
Best
Tsushima.
role
Okay.
playing.
I feel like. Well, I don't know about Final Fantasy VII because I had never played it, but Persona 5 Royal. It's a really good
I don't know.
role-playing game. I feel.
I don't know about you guys, but they should have put Oblivion on here because it is incredibly recent.
Clearly.
yeah.
If I would have my say on this, I would definitely say Persona 5 Royal, but that's a bit iffy considering that that is sort of the same game as Persona 5.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but it's this year, so shh.
Yeah.
Best fighting. MK11 Ultimate won that.
Never played a
Agreeable
Mortal
on
Kombat
a
game, so-
level of agreeableness.
I've never played any. I don't know what any of the other ones are, except for
well,
maybe
I can
One
kind
Punch
of have
Man.
my say on this. I played MK11 for the longest time. I grinded for a long time. It was really fun. That's all I have to say. The combat was smooth. The new innovative combos and the crushing blows. I loved it. Family, Animal Crossing, self-explanatory.
Wait,
Yeah,
stop.
very self-explanatory.
Go back. Back to
Go
best
back.
fighting. I haven't played
Oh.
any. I don't even know about any of the other games. But One Punch Man, I do recognize. I just never played it. Okay, now we can move on.
Okay. Animal Crossing,
Best family.
self-explanatory.
Yeah,
Or
that,
best
that
family.
one makes sense.
Can I mention how 3 of these are Nintendo games? Like half of them are Nintendo. I mean, it
let's-
makes sense.
Yeah, like
It's just
let's be
kinda
fair
funny.
here. Like Nintendo is Nintendo. Like there's no.
Nintendo is a family game company, honestly, at this point.
Well,
the-
for the most part, there
For the
is
most part.
one exception.
What?
Bayonetta is a first-party Nintendo game.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Bayonetta.
Bayonetta. Ooh.
Okay.
I'm very interested in what Minecraft Dungeons is like, because I remember watching the release or the trailer for it. I think it was either E3 or just off YouTube, and I
That one
remember
didn't
being
look
very
terribly
interested in it.
if you ever played Diablo, any of the Diablo games, they're
Is
great
it-
games, by the way.
Is it like
in my
that?
opinion. Yes.
Yeah, my dad loves Diablo. He has Diablo 2 and he got Diablo 3 not a while ago. That's the only game he's ever finished on a PS4, and he has several games on
Diablo
the PS4.
is one of the best top-down RPG MMO games I've ever played.
Isn't it more
What's
isometric? Well, Diablo 3 is isometric-ish.
It's got like a slight tilt to its perspective, but
Yeah, that's why I said ish.
All right. Should we
Best
move to the
sports
next
slash racing. I don't know anything about
What?
these, so we can
We
pretty
You
well.
skipped one.
you skipped Sim and strategy.
Oh, we
You
did.
Sim,
Oh.
yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Crusader
Microsoft
Kings
Flight
might have been.
Simulator, yes, because it has the coolest tech. I
Yeah.
can
I feel
already
like
tell it does.
XCOM was a good contender because I played
Plus-
XCOM a lot. Oh, good.
There's
I
no
don't-
bias here, I swear.
Mhm.
But Microsoft Flight Simulator has VR, and none of these others do.
Oh yeah, Crow is also loves VR. Any game that has VR, he'll automatically buy it.
Love, not automatically buy, but auto love, or for the most part.
Except for Half-Life Alyx. Half-Life Alyx
Yeah,
is
for
the
the
only
most part.
exception to that.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Sports
disagree
and
with
racing.
that one.
I don't really know
Oh, go ahead.
much about any of the other games except for Crusader Kings 3. I've heard a lot about that game. Well, at least, like, the community seems very,
Positive.
like, yeah, and they love, like, they are very into the game.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, best sports and racing.
no clue.
Sure, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I feel like Dirt 5 should have won. In my opinion.
I do feel from I watch Nerd Cubed, and he's a very big fan of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater before they went to whatever the third and onward games were. So his review of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, the newer version, it made me feel his nostalgia of the game. So that's why I feel that's a good
Yeah.
contender. NBA,
I don't know about you guys, but I gotta disagree on this one. FIFA 21 really shook up the game a ton, and it
Yeah.
it changed the whole market.
Like they had like so many
They
new
added,
mechanics.
they changed the ball texture, probably.
Like the grass looks a little different.
Yeah,
you know,
and
like-
the characters are new.
Personally, I think the dating minigame and the basketball TV show were definitely the highlights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
Oh yeah, and I really liked the brand new VR feature where you have to paddle the ball with your hand.
Yeah.
But that's against the rules.
Well, they're simulating the foot, so your character's upside down, and you just have to control your feet with your hands.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, best multiplayer.
Best multiplayer.
I'm pretty sure like Among Us could be here. I
Among
guess.
Us. Yeah, that makes sense because it's been.
Yeah.
It's like hugely
Yeah.
globally,
Does it-
worldwide.
wait, But Among Us, didn't that come out in like 2014, 2016? Wait, did 2016?
It came
Came
out
out
like
on like
2
mobile,
years ago.
and then it came out on mobile, and then
Maybe
it
that's
came out.
why
on Steam.
it's not considered an indie game because it's a mobile game now, or because they
Yeah.
released it on mobile. And that's why it's being contended.
Best content creator. I've only heard of Tim and Valkyrie. The other three, Jay, Nick, and Alana, never heard of them.
I think
I've
I know.
never heard of any of these people except for maybe Valkyrie.
I've heard
never
of Tim the Tatman.
Valkyrie.
I've never heard of Valkyrie.
Well, yeah.
Is that a
I've heard of-
phase outfit? I haven't heard of them in forever.
Oh my gosh,
Same
you're
here.
right.
I kind of
I
support
haven't heard of
Valkyrie
phase
because
since like 5th grade.
oh yeah,
Oh my
phase
gosh.
is
I
like
remember in my 6th grade class, 6th grade reading class, people like there was these group of boys that were I did not like them at all. They were annoying, but they were like always like phase up doing the phase thing with their hands. It was annoying.
Mm.
about
Um,
Valkyrie. I support this because she has played Dungeons and Dragons.
Of course.
And
best game.
Phasmophobia, yeah.
Best video game.
I agree.
Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia is a great game, but man, Yandere
I can't.
Simulator really should have won that.
Oh
one.
yeah,
really
Yandere.
should have won.
Yonder.
Yeah,
been,
definitely Yandere.
Only 6 years in development and still hasn't come out with a full release yet. So
Yeah. It should have gotten the labor of love reward on the
Yeah,
Game Awards. Even though it's not on Steam, man, it should have gotten the labor of love reward. Okay, honestly though, Phasmophobia, epic, and it has VR, so
And I
that's
like
a
the
positive.
I like the VR. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Spooky.
It's spooky.
It adds a
Uh,
lot.
Best
I haven't, and I
esports.
well, hold
Go
on. I
ahead.
haven't
No,
heard
yeah, go ahead.
of the other three games: Mortal Shell, Raji, an epic, ancient epic, and Roki.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of
Roki.
those three, but Carrion, I've heard of, but I don't know.
Best esports athlete. I don't
I
follow
agree.
esports, so I
I
can't
agree
say
with
anything.
Shadowmaker because he's Asian. And I feel like Kim Canyon Yanbu should have won because he looks like my cousin.
There's zero bias here at
And
all.
Marcus, if you're watching this, yes.
Best esports coach. Who even
I
cares
don't
about
know
the
about.
coaches?
I don't know esport. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know
Wow.
esports. It was a joke,
wow.
okay? It was a joke.
Wow.
It was a joke.
Wow.
Wait, what?
he said, "Who cares about the coaches?"
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know any like esports people.
I only know Fabian. I only know Fabian.
Okay, the
and
rest of this stuff is esports, so I don't know if we're gonna continue on this subject.
let's just go through.
well,
real quick.
Oh wait,
Esports-
actually, let's go to
esports
esports game. Let's
Hold
go
on,
that
real
would
quick.
make
I feel
sense.
like Daihi and Jay mentioned one because they're Asian. Esports event. League, sure. Esports game. Here we go.
Yeah, League of Legends
yes.
won that one. I don't
Yeah.
know much about League of Legends. I try to play
don't-
Dota, which I think
I
is similar to League of Legends, but I didn't really get into Dota at all.
I've played League of Legends a few times. If there's anyone in my family watching this, yes, I know you love League of Legends. It should be game of the year. I agree. Not really, but
Not
it was just a really competitive game with like no meta to it, really.
League of Legends isn't really fun in my opinion. I've played it. It's
and
not my cup of tea.
Fortnite, I don't really know if that would be a good esports game.
Valorant
Yeah.
died.
I'm just.
I have
Valorant's
not heard
dead.
of Valorant in ages. The last time I heard about it
CS:GO
was
is
when it
ancient.
was. Yeah, well, CS:GO is still a pretty good esports game because that one has.
CS:GO I've played. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
The
The rest of it's
Call of
esports.
Duty. I have zero interest in Call of Duty, so
Yeah.
cannot say much there.
Yeah.
Best esports host. I'm gonna have
I
to
don't
disagree on
know.
that because I feel like Alex Mena should have won because his nickname is Golden Boy.
Wait, do I
Best
know him?
esports.
Alex Mendez?
Alex Menace?
Why does his name sound familiar?
All right, I think we've pretty well covered everything we were gonna talk
Oh, that's one
about.
more
now.
I have to say. I disagree on G2, even though like one of the best of League of Legends. I feel
Esports
like
team.
Dom won and San Francisco Shock should have won because they're Asian.
no bias at all.
No bias
No
at all.
bias.
No bias.
And there's no racism here either, is there?
no racism. No, it's like that's like real, no racism, but bias, no bias either.
Okay, so moving on from the Game Awards to the Steam Game Awards.
Man, it only took us a whole hour to get through the official Game Awards. Now we gotta go into more Game Awards. The Steam Game
Yeah.
Awards.
I mean,
Steam Game Awards.
here I'll send you the link.
Yeah, if you could send me the link.
Give me that link.
Thank you.
So
Oh,
the
okay.
very
Well, hold on, wait, real quick. Can we just skip the VR one, by the way?
Yeah, I mean we've already talked about that.
No.
We've already talked about
Yeah.
it, so
Well,
it doesn't matter.
Well,
Yeah, we
yeah,
can-
we,
yeah.
can-
We can
oh,
talk
I
about the
thought- I thought it
contenders.
said Boneworks in there. 'Cause I was gonna argue for Boneworks, but I guess not.
Okay,
Wasn't even in the
so
list.
because it
Who
didn't come
even
out
Red
played
this
Dead?
year.
the room? Like
Okay,
full
well,
way through.
Okay, so Steam Game of the Year, or Red Dead Redemption 2, it won. Though I feel like this one is a little
Weird.
can
'Cause
be.
it came out a few years.
It came out in 2018, but then it was released on Steam in the December of 2019. So technically, it wasn't made. It was released in 2020.
Yeah, so
So-
that means Hades would have technically won.
I mean, I guess that or one of the other ones.
But I guess Red Dead gets 2 Game of the Years.
I do really like Red Dead Redemption 2 though. I really enjoyed
Yeah,
the game.
Do you
It's-
do
it
you
was-
have it on PC?
I
Yeah.
only have it on
I
PC.
thought you played it on. I thought you played it on PlayStation for some reason.
I
I'll have
played
to
it on
try it
PlayStation.
out or something like that.
I don't know if
My
Cole
dad
like
might have it on
Probably not
PS4.
because it's a story game. But I would really only want to do the exploration stuff.
There's a lot to explore. It's
Oh my God! VR Game of the Year award. Both
Wait,
works. Okay,
wait,
Labor of
wait.
Love.
wait.
Go
I haven't
ahead.
finished my spiel on Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, my dad might have played, or my dad might have it on a PS4, but I feel compared to the other games, I don't know. But because it was released on Steam in 2019, and it was in December, I feel like it shouldn't have been in this the 2020 game list. I don't feel like it should have been there. It should have been in the 2019. But I guess if it's anything after when the awards.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So VR game
VR.
of the
We're
year.
skipping VR.
Wow.
Well, we could go back.
Yeah, we're skipping VR.
Well,
We've-
there's some
We've
others.
discussed Half-Life Alyx.
We
enough.
talked about this already.
Yeah, but there's like Phasmophobia, The Room, Steam Simulator,
Okay, so
Thief Simulator.
Phasmophobia 1, The Room VR. I played the mobile version of it. It's called, I guess, a puzzle game. Thief Simulator VR.
The
Uh,
Room. Oh my gosh, that was a voice crack.
But I'm gonna clip.
The Room VR was pretty good, on my opinion.
Yeah, he has it on Quest. I've tried it. It's okay. I'm not like the hugest fan of it, but
Yeah,
like, eh.
It
It was an eh. I don't think it should have made it into
I
the
don't think
Game
it should have.
Awards, but
I don't mind it being there, but I will say, really, I don't think it would have even deserved to win.
Thief Simulator, that shouldn't be here because it is encouraging illegal activity.
Star Wars Squadrons.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the game.
we've discussed this enough.
That's
I
a
think.
game.
Labor of Love.
Labor of
CS:GO,
Love.
I guess.
I feel like
Arma should have been there.
Arma. Yeah, I feel like although that might be a little
Arma.
bit biased because I was playing Arma so much.
Probably not
Yeah,
biased.
Arma
Then-
should be here though. Seriously, like it's.
Hey, look, but The Witcher's up there.
I mean I don't know. I feel the Witcher is a pretty good game, but I don't feel like it's been.
Okay,
Uh,
honestly, wait, no, I didn't vote for Arma. I disagree with the Arma one. No Man's Sky should have won this one.
Yeah, No Man's Sky definitely would have been a contender
Arma
for it.
should have been the second place because
But
like
I don't feel like I don't know. Maybe I don't know much about Counter-Strike.
Well, Counter-Strike has been getting a lot of updates, and it's like one of the it's one of the
yeah,
bigger league games, so they're gonna keep updating it, updating and updating. So.
that makes sense. But I mean, I don't know.
like they haven't added anything to it recently though. Like
That they've added a
Haven't-
new thing. They have added a whatever that new operation thing is
I
called.
mean, the only thing they've added is like DLC though,
It's not
and
really
I don't
DLC.
really
'cause
count
you
that
don't
as
have
labor of love.
to- You don't have to pay for it really.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
I mean, technically you can. I mean, you can pay for it if you want to, but you do in the Steam marketplace. But
Okay.
Better with Friends, Fall Guys.
No Man's Sky should have won that one. The labor
better
of
with
love
friends.
one.
Oh,
Better
I feel like
Friends,
I feel like Barrow Trauma should have been up with Labor of Love. By the way, should have been
Barrow-
up. Because
Wait,
I've
Yeah.
been
I
following.
thought Barrow Trauma came out in Steam in 2019.
it's labor of
No,
love.
No, it's never came in. Well, it's
Oh wait,
been,
I was thinking we were talking about Better with Friends. I
Oh.
guess.
no.
No, labor of love. You're talking
Barrow
about.
should-
I don't
Better with
know
Friends.
if the
Oh,
the CT Project Red has even updated Witcher 3 very much, like at
Yeah,
all.
I don't know why that one's there.
I don't know either, because they added. There's the
The
DLCs,
most
but
they- I
there's
think
not
they do
much.
is, like bug fixes.
Yeah. Better with Friends. Fall Guys won that one. What do you guys
Uh,
think?
Surprising, but I really don't care about any of these.
People
games.
have.
Barrow Trauma should have been there.
I don't. The
like,
Bear Trauma was
100%.
2019 though, so.
Yeah, but Boneworks is 2019 too, and you could add the regular awards to it.
What?
Okay, wait, hold
And
on. No,
you
'cause
can
Boneworks-
add. You could have given
no,
like.
because Boneworks
is
came out in
2019.
December. Let me check when Baritron came out. If it's games in December, I think they allowed it to be in the 2020.
I
Let
think
me
it's
check
whatever.
out.
If any games come out past when the year's award has already gone past. Because wasn't this
Games of
released in
2019,
like
I think it's
November or something? The list.
Baritron was in June or July.
That
It
makes
was
sense.
June.
June.
Of 2019.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves. Nice.
That one makes sense.
Yeah.
Most
Borderlands.
innovative.
I-
gameplay. I'm trying to get through this fast. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
I just want to move on to a different topic soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have
Uh,
time.
Let me just say this real quick. I played all the Borderlands games. Love them. Played with my family, my brother, my sister. Super fun game. Death Stranding.
So
Bruh,
most
what is
innovative
my
gameplay.
PC temps? Oh my gosh, why is the air coming out of the fan so warm? I might explode.
Uh,
Ah.
So Death Stranding.
Death Stranding for
it's
most
not-
innovative gameplay. I don't
It's-
know.
It's definitely probably the most unique out of these.
It's unique,
It's
but is it
more
really
story,
innovative
though.
though? Is it innovative though? That's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't
that's what I'm
know.
trying to say.
Teardown and Superliminal were nice.
Teardown honestly should have one, in my
Teardown,
opinion.
definitely, yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like, it has the most interesting mechanics. It's got literal ray tracing in
Like,
it.
it's not-
Like,
You don't need an RTX.
but
it's
that's
fake.
that's not in gameplay, but like it's a nice feature. And then the physics in it are like so innovative. Like I don't know.
Superior.
I like
yeah.
the explosions. I like the
Illusions are fun.
smoke
I
looks
tried it at
cool.
Levi's house, and it's so fun.
yeah.
Outstanding story rich. Digital should have won. Period.
I don't know.
Well, actually, it came out. It came out before 2020, so it wouldn't count. But Steam-wise, it should have won, in my opinion.
Yeah, Red Dead won that one.
Yeah.
By the way.
By the way, the last section winner makes me mad. But we don't scroll down yet. Don't scroll down yet.
I mean, I saw it up there already, and I think we all
Yeah.
scrolled down.
Outstanding story-rich game.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do agree with Red Dead winning this one. I feel.
I did like
But
Red Dead.
I haven't. I don't know. I feel like I can't really judge some of these games because I have never played them. I've watched like everything of Detroit Become Human, but it feels kind of linear in some places if you think about it enough.
I've played Metro Exodus. I'm a big fan of like post-apocalyptic stuff, so it was nice to
Metro
play.
Exodus is fun.
I
Yeah.
I wanted to get it, but I never did.
I've played Mafia. It's
Uh,
pretty fun.
I finally have. Wait, you don't have Metro. You didn't get Metro Exodus.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I finally have a game that Levi doesn't.
Well, you probably have a lot more games that I don't have.
Yeah.
Best game you stuck out. I don't care about any
Apex
of
Legends.
these.
I don't even care about who won this.
I
It
should
should have
have.
been FIFA 21 because FIFA 21 is so original. And
Yeah.
It's not
this-
in all seriousness, I feel like GTFO should have won.
Yeah,
I don't know
or
anything
Crusader
about
Kings.
TFO, so.
Crusader Kings is a lot like Civ. Well, at least in like, it has a lot of depth to it, and it can be hard. And once you mess up, you can be mess up for ages. that sort
of same-
outstanding visual style.
I've seen Ori, but I have not played it personally.
Why is no game here?
I don't.
I don't even
Why is
know.
that under outstanding visual style?
I don't know.
And it says Jam Edition
And
2015.
why is Marvel's Avengers here? That was a crap game.
I don't know. Honestly,
Avengers didn't even have
the
good
winner-
graphics.
definitely should have been Ori. So
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Second
Yeah.
place should have been Black Mesa, I think.
Third place should have been
I
Battlefield
agree
5.
there.
Black
Eh?
Mesa has really good graphics. It has the best style. I
Which
swear.
one?
What?
Which Black Mesa? The definitive, the remake, or the original? The original.
What do you mean the definitive or the remake? Black Mesa, it's just a game. If you type in Black Mesa,
Yeah.
Anyways,
there's only one Black
best
Mesa.
soundtrack. Hey, look, Doom Eternal one, in which we were
Agreed.
talking about earlier.
Agreed. Very much agree.
Yeah, good.
I'm definitely a metalhead. I do like Doom Eternal music.
I don't like metal, but I can see where people
It
are coming
bops.
from, and
Yeah.
And
I
then
kind of like.
here
Doom
we go.
soundtrack
Sit back.
even.
The
Wait, hold on.
SBAR.
Wait,
Oh, hit.
we're still talking about soundtrack.
Persona 4 Golden's is definitely pretty good too, but
I haven't listened.
that is by no means a recent game. That is a PS2 game.
Yeah.
I feel like
game?
Monarch should have been up there.
And Helltaker? I don't even know that game had a soundtrack, but I guess that makes sense.
What game was a PS2 game?
Persona 4.
Persona 4 Golden. Or
Persona
just
4 was
Persona
a
4
was a PS2 game? I thought it was PS4 or PS3.
Yeah, Persona 4 was a PS2 game.
Huh.
Persona 4 Golden was like PSP or PS Vita, I don't remember which.
All right.
Then it took ages for them to release Persona 5.
Alright, are you guys
Sit
ready to be
back
here for another
and
hour?
Relax. No, it's not a long rant. It's a very short one.
Sit back and relax. We can tie this one into the new topic too.
Wait, which
Sims
topic?
4. Yeah, we can tie it into a new topic.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
yeah.
Sims
so-
4.
Sims
Should
4
not
won
be
the
there.
sit back and relax.
Sims 4
well,
came out in
Hold
2014.
on. Cole's gonna, or
2014. Yeah. Before we get onto the main topic, though, let's talk. Or before we get into the new topic, let's talk about the award first.
yeah.
It is definitely a relaxing game, but because it came out 2014, I don't think it should. But I guess it's because it's the Steam Awards. It doesn't matter what year they came out, as long as it came out within the year on Steam.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're going off that logic, shouldn't any game be able to be like added to
Within,
this whole list?
I mean, like the year,
'cause
within
if this
within
came
the
out,
year.
it came out in Steam in 2020, but that's because EA stopped making money off of their stupid Origin launcher because they wanted to cash in on Steam.
No, they still do. They still make money off Origin, but not
Not
yet.
as much though.
Outer Wilds should have won.
Outer Wilds. I don't feel like that one's really a sit back and relax sort of game. I mean,
Yeah.
it is relaxing, but it's like more story oriented, and not like some of the other ones like Satisfactory or Factorio or Flight Simulator. It's not like one of those types.
An Untitled Goose Game.
Untitled. Yeah.
Because running away from people while taking their toes is very relaxing.
Relaxing.
I feel like it's more of a horror game when they're about to snatch you, but you go into the pond.
Yeah. Okay. So then Sims 4. Now we can go to the topic if we want. Unless someone else has
I want to
anything
mention one last thing. Have you noticed most of the Game of the Year awards
Are
were
games that
triple
aren't-
A's?
Oh,
Have what?
Or what?
Almost all of these are triple A's, except for like a small handful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that.
And like, I feel
Makes-
like that's kind of unfair. There should at least be like an indie developer section.
Yeah.
I think that would be something cool they could add.
Wasn't Ori in the Will of the Wisp? Wasn't that more indie, or am I thinking of a?
That
I'm
was
pretty
an
sure
indie.
Ori was indie.
That
And
was
so-
an
so was-
indie.
and
It
also was
Ori
Fall
and
Guys.
then Fall Guys, and those are the only two indies here.
Yeah. Okay, so then now we're going into the new Sims 4 pack, Paranormal.
I watched the trailer. It does not look like it adds much.
It
the
adds
game.
a character that I've been following a lot of.
Brunhilde.
Yeah, Bonehilda. I've been following a lot of Sims 4 people that play Sims 4 a lot, and because they're just fun. One of the ones is Plum Bella. That one. She's just fun, and she's
I follow Sims
British.
as well. Maybe
I like
because
to
I
think
try
of-
to get the most out of the Sims.
I like to think that we're all Sims.
Don't
Being
get all
controlled.
existential on us.
I don't. You're just calling me dumb by saying that, you know.
I can't get to the restroom because there's a chair right here in front of me, even though I can move around because there's more space around it.
Well, we're enhanced Sims. It's like The Sims 2020, 2021.
I'm sorry. I don't see this comparison.
Back on topic.
Yeah.
The pack.
I feel like the pack should have been in the spooky stuff pack, but then the spooky stuff pack should have also been in seasons, because in the Sims 3 seasons, there was Christmas, there was Halloween, there was there was like a bunch of season-oriented stuff. It wasn't just like
I'm
whatever.
gonna argue
normally-
vampires should have been part of seasons.
I feel like this is gonna be another Journey to Batu.
I feel
I
like
will.
why
I'm
would
gonna-
why what vampires with seasons? Those don't match at all.
I mean, there's already the Halloween stuff, and then if you're gonna add the spooky stuff, and then you're gonna add the paranormal, you might as well just go for a full Actually,
Well, because
no,
it's different. It's not like
I think-
because like
it shouldn't be part of seasons.
because
like any of those,
Sims
I
3
think.
had the seasons, which added the weather and then the other stuff. And it had their season-oriented stuff, and and they also had supernatural, which included the fairies, the vampires, the werewolves, the other crap, like the genies, which was I don't think that was part of.
You know what? No DLC should be part of any DLCs because all the stuff should have been in the stuff. Oh my gosh! All this
Stuff.
stuff should have been in the base game in the first place. I
Yeah.
mean, there's exceptions like the
Eh,
ice cream stuff, but like, okay, seriously, okay price.
the base game for Sims 4 is definitely lackluster.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel because then why not say that for every game? Why not include like Breath of the Wild's DLC with the base game?
What are you saying by that?
DLCs because all the stuff should have.
Stuff.
What were you saying by that? Tom?
I'm gonna be honest. I missed what you were saying because I was trying to find the price of all the DLCs to get together. I know it's over
go to the-
$700.
No, it's not. I don't think it's over 700.
It is. Yeah, last I checked, like years
go
ago
to, go
when
to
I
the
checked,
go
it
to the
was
Sims
700.
4 on Steam, because then it shows it there.
Jilan Almighty.
Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking.
Jilan Almighty requested open world games, a topic we could use.
We'll talk about that later.
I don't
now
know
we're
what
talking
to really
about-
add to that.
We're talking about Sims 4 pack.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sims. Well, I guess just Sims 4 in general. The packs I do feel are a little overpriced, considering it goes 40, 20, then 10. For 40 being the expansion pack or the main expansion packs, and then
40 is.
And what's
40's too much for.
that's the
I
price
know,
of the base
honestly-
game.
I can't justify any of the Sims 4, honestly.
I do
Only-
like the fact that they do have the ability to build your own bundle stuff, because then you can basically
that
get
saves
3
money.
things for one like $50 or $60 or something. Not $60. It's more like 40-ish. I don't know, somewhere around there. That's how I've gotten most of my packs, is through those the build your own bundle. Because I got my parents got me the game when it first came out. That was back when I lived, before I even met you guys. Because that's when I lived in the first house. We call it the hot tub house because it had a hot tub. But yeah.
Honestly, The Sims 4 is just kind of disappointing to me in general.
Yeah. That's
It
why
has
so many
good
people.
graphics, but that's the only thing it has going for it. I mean, everything else
With
is just
the-
locked
the-
behind a paywall.
Yeah, with the Journey to Batu pack, many people were realizing that
I mean,
that Sims is becoming a marketable, like not what it used to be, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Honestly,
why,
the people who are buying all the DLCs are being exploited. Honestly,
Yeah.
like you can argue that, Levi, if you want, but like it's just ridiculous.
no, I don't dispute that. I
In
agree.
general, DLC, honestly, in general, should not exist unless you're adding to a game that's been out for like forever and like you haven't added anything new to it for a while. But like Sims 4 is basically DLC the game, and then next they're gonna make a DLC that adds breathing.
Life.
But that's
I
just
don't
like whole. That's EA's
I don't
thing
have.
in general. Is locking a lot of
Yeah,
stuff
but
behind
Shouldn't
paywalls.
excuse it.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No one's excusing it. They're just saying it's EA, and people want EA to change. People have criticized EA for being the way it is.
EA has always been this way.
I mean, you look at the criticism between the Star Wars Battlefront, where they locked Darth Vader behind a was it like $60 paywall or something? I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a paywall, but it was like either you had to pay for the thing, pay for the in-game currency, or grind for it for ages, which would
Yeah.
which was like 8 or something hour, like 16 hours. It was an outrageous amount of time. And they responded with, we want our players to feel a sense of completion or something. And it was just sense of accomplishment.
And
No, Galen, I'm
lo and
not gonna
behold,
hate on that
became
because I kind of agree on that one.
that became the most disliked post on any platform ever.
Really? Any platform?
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be Reddit. Huh. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me though.
The Sims 4 is like going to McDonald's and buying a Happy Meal. And you only get the drink, and then you have to buy the fries, the burger, the chocolate
toy.
milk, the apple
A
slices,
side of a
the toy,
the side
all
of a
that
box.
stuff separately. Which,
You have to buy.
speaking of food, the Grubhub ad.
Wait,
Wait,
not
hold
not
Oh,
that one
come
yet.
on, you just screwed up my entire transition.
We're not done
Let me
talking about.
tell you
We're not
let me-
done talking about.
I need to make a point. You do have to buy everything for the food you were talking about separately. You realize this, right?
Kinda, but not really. Because if you buy a Happy Meal, it's all a combo meal, so it's all
I
in
just
one
gotta
price
say-
thing.
Yeah.
That
Like paying the
reason,
full price for a Happy Meal, but you only get the.
But it's like you get the
What?
Happy Meal box,
Oh,
but it has a already broken handle, and if you want a fixed, not broken handle, you have to pay extra for it.
Yeah, I get you. I understand now. My bad.
But yeah, and then the Dream 2 made a lot of people go back to the Sims 4 or Sims 3, sorry. And that was what made me want to go back to Sims 3. And that, just a quick tangent, I hate EA's support because I try to get back to my old Origin account that I used to have all the Sims 3 crap on it because I can't use my Sims 3 discs on my new computer because I don't have the thing. I already claimed the redemption code or whatever, so I can't download it, and it makes me angry. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we going on to the next topic now?
real quick, that scenario is exactly why we can't get sponsored.
Screw
what?
EA.
What scenarios?
We are never going
Not
to be
not from
sponsored
EA.
by
No, not
I
EA.
kind of doubt we're ever gonna get sponsored, but.
There.
Anyways, would you like
Okay.
to pick our next topic, Levi?
Grubhub ad, just real quick.
All right.
Yeah,
Anyone
Grubhub
else
ad.
hate the Grubhub kid? Well, all of it. I hate
I
all
would
of it.
play the Grubhub ad right now, but it has copyrighted music.
Oh, and then
And it's not the full Grubhub ad experience if you don't get the awful included music.
It just goes like.
You know what? That's an accurate description.
wait, hold on. I'm not gonna
I'm
play this.
gonna.
I'm just gonna.
I
The
hate it
animation in
so
it
much.
kinda-
The characters, I mean, the characters look good because it's like that's like Pixar level characters, but then like the animation is just bad.
Okay.
Pixar.
So-
I hate the lady with the salad where she goes like she stabs it, but like it's a weird angle. I hate that. And then the one
I
of the
see
lady
it.
walking,
I'm
And then
looking at
Dancing
it.
is awful.
the like pregnant lady doing the dance thing.
Like the angle is like
Yeah, that angle was horrible.
The
It's
animation
just so
isn't bad.
weird.
the animation's
characters
good,
look
but
bad.
they dude they used the freaking Titanic flute for this. I swear.
Literally. Do do do. Yes, agreed. I disagree with what you said on the animation being good. The models are decent, but the animation's terrible.
Yeah, it feels a little more like Family Guy-ish.
Mm.
Especially that salad lady.
Yeah.
All right. That's that.
And I hate how the kid at the very end is not physics.
I hate the entire thing. Alright,
Yeah.
I think we pretty well covered the entirety of the Grubhub ad.
Yeah, well that's
Yeah.
Grubhub.
That's
No.
good, bad.
Check it out,
Yep.
folks.
We could probably just make a clip out of that one.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Is there gonna be a VOD for this afterward?
yeah,
Nice.
I
Okay.
set it that way, so we could upload it to the YouTube channel. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
if anyone's been watching this so far, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It isn't linked down below because I didn't do that because I forgot. But
Oh,
yeah.
and subscribe to the what? Follow the Twitch, not subscribe. You don't have to give us your money for.
We don't. We
content.
can't. You
At
can't
least
even.
yet.
We
At
can't-
least yet.
Yeah.
I don't think we aren't Twitch partners, so that wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah, but just make sure to follow, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like our
Forgot to
podcast
mention
like
that
this.
with my last
Yeah.
stream, no one followed, and there was like 8 people watching, like the whole way through.
Expect more podcasts from
Speaking
us
of people,
and some other stuff.
speaking of people watching, there are 6. Apparently, there are 6 viewers watching right now.
Oh.
Speaking of Twitch stuff,
Hello.
I need to be modded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That was a burp, by the way. Bro, I haven't taken a sip of water yet.
Dude, I've almost finished my first.
I've already finished mine. All that's left is ice.
Here we go, mod view.
Let's go back to the topic list.
Okay, hold on. I'll send you the updated topic list.
Why don't we do media reviews?
What do we want to review? I guess
Reviews? What do you mean by that?
media. It was like it was TV shows and anime reviews.
Animes,
That yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, anime. I am terrible with remembering anime names.
You love Angel Beats.
I love
Yes.
Angel Beats. You guys gotta see Angel Beats. I can't describe it very well. I don't like the singing part of it, honestly.
Crow, do you have admin privileges?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
You
cool.
gave it to me.
Mute.
I'm not a huge fan of the singing parts of the whole spiel, but I'm not. But like, I don't like the singing, but the rest of the show is fantastic. I
You
really
know-
can't say much about it other than purgatory, and they're stuck in like a purgatory high school basically, and it's fun. It's fun. Watch it, or else. But don't go to watch it yet. Stick around. Please.
You know what my favorite anime is? Boku no Pico.
Temporary TV.
No.
Just kidding. Just
We
kidding.
are never getting sponsored.
This is why we'll never.
Uh,
Animes. There's this anime called Akudama Drive. Still haven't watched it yet, and I'm not happy with it.
What's the one? I forget. There's one anime with the people that turn into animals when it turns dark or something. Like there's that one girl that's like a raccoon. I sent a GIF of it once, and it looked pretty good. I wanted to watch that one. I haven't yet.
I don't. I actually don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to assume it's something like Brand New Animal.
Hey
I
guys,
think it is it that?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah.
the
BNA.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say the S word.
Shoot. Like Villain Almighty says, banned.
No, you know what other one I'm talking about. Not the one that means poop, but the one that gets you banned on Twitch.
No, don't say it.
I'm
No.
not gonna.
S word?
Don't worry.
Oh, S word.
Yeah. You can't do that.
You can't just do that. That's against TOS.
TOS.
All right. And I don't know what else to say about anime. Oh, Forgotten, I believe. That's what it is. That's the.
Wasn't it
not
erased?
Erased. Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm terrible at remembering. I'm terrible at remembering anime names, but
Hmm.
I do remember the animes. And Erased was a great anime, honestly.
I didn't like it.
You didn't? You watched it?
You don't like
Yeah, I
Erased?
watched
You
it all the
don't
way
like
through.
Erased?
It's okay.
Oh
I mean,
my god.
we all have our opinions. It's okay. If you can hate on Half-Life Alex, and we're okay with that, then
But he
Evan can.
disagrees with my opinion, and this isn't okay.
Jalen, I agree with that, Jay. Yeah, Erased has the greatest opening. Well,
The
as a-
opening
a-
to Erased is great, though. It had like such a great hook.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm looking at my anime list right now.
If
I
if I'm gonna say anything about Erased, I'd say overall it was pretty good. The main things that irked me was the main villain was pretty obvious, and also
The main villain, the main villain was obvious, but like it was almost too obvious to the point where it's like you kind of question it because of how
Yeah.
obvious it would be.
What's your
Yeah.
opinion on Erase has the greatest opening ever?
I would actually say the one I'm about to talk about has a better.
I
talking
know
about,
what show you're gonna talk about.
I like.
No, you don't actually.
I don't know if anyone else here has watched.
No, I'm not talking about Made in Abyss.
Ah.
Oh,
Whoa.
wait,
What happened to the backgrounds?
What?
nothing. I doubt
I'm
anyone else
clipping
here has
that.
watched it. But has anyone else watched the anime Another? And I doubt it.
I doubt it. I don't think so. I'm looking at my
Alright.
list.
And go ahead.
So, my only other main complaint about Erased is the villain had pretty well no motive whatsoever.
Yeah, he didn't have a good motive though. You have a point there.
Like, I don't care if the villain doesn't have a motive, but it has to be like explicitly. It's like they didn't say any motive. If they just said, "Oh, he just likes killing people," I would have been fine. But they didn't say anything about that. They were just like, "He's the bad guy, and you need to know that he is the bad guy because he kills people. Why does he do it? Who knows?"
The ending was cool though. You got to agree on that one. At
What?
least the ending of it was cool.
Yeah,
How they tricked him.
yeah.
That was cool.
Alright.
Jalen says that the villain was taking over his brother's legacy.
What?
Hmm.
Did I miss
What?
something like big?
Did I miss
Maybe I
something? big?
forgot. Yeah, I don't recall this. I don't think anyone does.
Is this
I
Erased,
watched
Jay?
this like 2 days ago. I should remember this, but I
Wait,
don't.
you watched the entire thing? Like you binge watched it?
Yeah, one day.
Dang.
So
Alright.
my
Brother killed himself after accidentally killing a child, and he thought his brother was a coward.
Hmm. I don't remember any of that.
I very faintly remember that, so I'm taking your word for that one. Did you have Levi? Have you watched Erase?
I have not.
You have not. Definitely watch it. I want to hear your opinion on it.
And
I
you can
think
see
it's
what you were
great.
going to say earlier.
Have you
Levi.
seen it, Tay? You have, right?
Erased?
Yeah.
Would I be talking about this if I didn't?
All right, you guys. I don't think you guys are actually going to expect this one.
Hold on, let me say mine real quick. I like
You're
my
gonna say
Go ahead.
Sword Art Online. I'm calling it now.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say Sword Art Online.
No.
me.
Oh wow, I kind of thought you were gonna say Sword Art Online.
Who?
go ahead.
What? Oh,
Levi, go first.
my favorite is One Punch Man. That might be a little
Oh wait.
I don't know. That was like the first one I really enjoyed.
I agree with you on that, Jay.
And then
Jalen says
that was one of the ones I was watching with my ex-girlfriend.
What?
Ah,
I missed.
That's the only anime I've ever tried to watch with someone else.
What show? Oh, what
One
show
Punch
is that?
Man. One Punch.
I'm probably not gonna watch Punch. It's not. Doesn't seem like the kind of.
yeah, Crow doesn't like very action-packed anime. So.
Yeah.
Also, Jalen says that he just overall became mentally unstable, but he gained new purpose
Don't
once
say
the
last word,
MC
though. I-
began to foil his plans. He
Hmm.
basically has a weird thing about it.
Interesting.
Then I guess my second favorite would be JoJo. Because
Ah,
I've just watched so much JoJo.
Yeah.
I haven't. I can't get into JoJo. I'm sorry, guys.
I've listened to the opening so many times.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them.
All of the JoJo, except for season or part 5. I haven't watched like most of part 5 because it lost me. But I just have to pick it up again.
puts
Yeah.
arm on a cross. Nice.
Nice.
Hate me if you want to. I just can't get into JoJo. I mean,
That makes
there's nothing
sense.
against it. It's just not really something I can really like.
I get you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
All right.
Okay, so
So-
what's yours, Evan?
Mine? Oh
Mhm.
boy. I know probably every single one of you have heard of this show and have also probably never watched it.
What?
You ready?
Naruto?
Yeah.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Ah, yeah.
I've heard of it.
That's the one I've been planning on watching for ages, but I just never got around to.
Yeah. So the intro is killer, absolutely killer.
It's iconic
Huh?
it's iconic with meme culture too.
Yeah.
I swear I've heard this theme before. I just need to refresh my brain real quick.
Cruel
Yeah,
Angel's
you've
Thesis.
definitely heard a Cruel Angel's Thesis.
I've heard this theme before. Yeah.
What was this? Neon Genesis?
Yeah, this is with the meme community.
I've heard it before. I just can't remember.
Du- 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 beep, beep, doo- doo, beep, 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 beep. I used to know how to play that on piano, but I lost that information. So, why you like it?
Why do I like it?
And why is it
Um,
not Made in Abyss?
Huh? Oh, because I've already talked about Made in Abyss.
Oh,
Um,
is it your favorite?
Neon Genesis? No.
Oh,
But it's up there.
one of the
So-
3 animes you've watched.
Like, one of them. You good?
He choked on it.
Crow is
Water.
dying.
I hate hiccups.
Alright, so I talked about this earlier with a friend. So, for reference, I still have not watched the end of Evangelion, the movie. But I am watching that with a friend this weekend, if everything goes well. I talked with him about it earlier. So the first few episodes, it's just your run-of-the-mill giant mech anime. But later on, it goes into it like delves into the psyche of each of the characters. It like talks about their thoughts, emotions, stuff like that. Like the main character Shinji, he faces a lot of self-worth issues, and that all culminates in the final two episodes. I'm not really gonna spoil anything for you guys, but the final two episodes are incredibly weird. They are not at all what you would expect from a show like that. If my main two complaints are there are scenes in the show that go on for way too long. Like the infamous elevator scene. Hold on, let me pull it up. You guys can talk about something
Oh,
while
hey, no jam.
I'm
Ray or Asuka?
uh
Huh? What?
I don't like either of them that much, honestly.
Yeah, it's another
That
Like-
Nia. Oh yeah, never mind. You go ahead.
Hold on. If I were to pick a character that I liked more than any of the others, is one they did very poorly. Actually, one of my complaints about the show. Is a character who they introduced in the final normal episode of Evangelion. This character's name is Kaworu.
Kaworu.
It's
Kaworu.
Koworu.
Him.
This man.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
saw
that guy.
giraffe neck.
He.
Trap.
My main complaints about the writing of that character are he is introduced in the final normal episode. So like episode 24 out of 26. And he is like supposed to be like one of the people who fights in the Ava's the Max. But it turns out he is one of the villains, which is strange. It's supposed to have like this huge impact. It has a big impact on Shinji, I know that. But it just doesn't feel right. Another thing that I feel like the Netflix dub got wrong was while I don't care all that much because it's pretty obvious from the way he acts in the show, but the Netflix dub kind of glosses over the fact that he is gay. It's like pretty obvious, but like they never outright state it. It's not as obvious as like in the original dub. Those are my main complaints. Here, I've got the
Elevator
one of
scene.
the elevator scene pulled up.
Oh gosh, what's this?
It is.
Is there a way you can show this on the stream?
It's completely safe. I don't know if it's copyright safe though. But this is.
I'm gonna watch this. One moment.
This goes on for so long.
Just wait for it.
Oh my god. It's a
Wait,
whole
how do
other
I-
video. got a face.
When does that end?
They stepping in the elevator. They got an angry face. They on the elevator.
I need to preface that this is unedited. This is actually how it airs.
Okay, while this is playing, I am going to go take a quick bathroom break because I drank too much water.
Okay.
There.
It's
I'll
playing
start
music.
Yeah,
This is how it aired. This is
unedited. This is in the show.
Oh my gosh, this is so horrible. No, frick. No, I gotta rewatch it because I actually pressed one of the buttons on the side of my mouse and it sent me to the beginning of the video.
or I have it on the stream right now.
Oh my god, you know what, I'm not gonna watch this whole thing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
This
and
is-
that only happens like
Oh my god.
a few times, not like a lot.
Why do they
It's
do
not-
this?
I don't know.
How
That's
far
it?
are they going?
That's it? That's it? It just
That's
ends?
it. That's the whole scene.
Alright, okay.
Oh my gosh.
That was interesting.
Yeah, so those are my main complaints, but overall, it is a very solid show, and I think if any of you are interested in it, you definitely should watch it.
Why aren't they blinking?
Yeah,
They
that
blink
one.
like once.
Yeah, Neon Genesis Evangelion and Cowboy Bebop are animes I've been wanting to watch for a
Yeah.
while. That one, and also Kill la Kill.
Evangelion is on Netflix, so
Yeah, I heard it's terrible. Literally everything I'm seeing when I'm looking at Evangelion stuff is how terrible it is on Netflix.
huh? Oh, it actually the Netflix stuff is actually really good for the most part, really solid.
I don't really like. It's weird. I don't know. I don't really like dubs sometimes.
I want to watch
I
the
get that.
animation. Like, it's.
Because I guess it's
think
just
when I
because sometimes the voice acting can be a little cringy
Yeah.
when it's dubbed.
I'm
Yeah.
dub all the way. I know, and there goes the viewers. Yep, we lost one. Yeah, I watched
main-
dub just because I want to watch the animation and not have to look at text the whole time. I can't focus back and forth like that.
Yeah, about the animation of Evangelion. So, all of the budget went to the fight scenes. So
is that why they had
fight
a
scenes
minute
were
long?
way ahead of their time, but all of the budget went to the fight scenes. So most of the talking scenes and stuff like that
And
can
lip
be
sync.
pretty boring, which is probably the reason why this lift scene even exists.
Oh my gosh, we have lost
That-
2 viewers. I wouldn't be surprised if that has anything to do with my statement.
I don't know. Let's see. I've been watching Naruto a little bit. It's been a while since I've last watched it. I think last time I watched it was when it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
No, it was beginning of 2020. Yeah.
So you haven't been watching it.
I haven't not been watching it, but I watched a good 23 episodes.
I've only read the
How
manga.
many episodes of Naruto are there though?
In the original series 220 and then 500 in the Shippuden. So
Yeah, that-
there's a lot of
You
Naruto to
watched
watch.
a good chunk of 21 episodes.
23, okay, 23, and then like 2 minutes of the
I hate when
24th.
anime series go like super long. I honestly like short series better
Series, yeah. I get
because
that.
more of their instead of spreading their budget out over like a large thing, they can put more budget and time into each episode.
Yeah.
I
If that
think
makes sense. And then like they usually have a better story because it's like short, but it's long enough that you can
Yeah.
like it's short enough that you don't get bored of it, but
Yeah.
it's long enough that like it doesn't just go like that.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I'm kind of getting bored of talking about anime.
Sure. We can move
Well,
on to the
one
next
one
topic.
thing real quick. There's one genre of anime that I guess is kind of out there for me that I like is a slice of life.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is about it. I just like it. But okay, we can transition to a different thing if we want.
I need to get my music going again. Why did it stop? It just
Oh,
stopped
we can just
randomly.
talk about regular TV shows if we want, just real quick.
Yeah.
I've
Or
been watching
Eh.
Cobra Kai. It's been pretty good so far.
Uh,
I like the
Love
music
and
choice.
Monsters, good movie. I recommend it. It's funny.
Hmm.
It's good.
I don't
So watch
remember
Love and
the last thing I
Monsters if you can buy it because it's epic.
I don't
Ugh.
remember the last time I watched a TV show or a movie.
Oh wow.
That's kind of
I've been
scary.
I've been
I've
Oh,
been
The
off
Fresh
the
Prince
TV.
of Bel-Air. I've been watching that a lot recently.
Yeah, like Corey in the House too.
No,
Aw. Corey
I
in the
really
House is
like The
legendary.
Fresh Prince though. Fresh Prince is pretty funny.
I mean,
Really?
Corey in the House is a good anime, and then there's the TV show.
yeah.
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 Cobra
I
Kai
feel like
was
they
decent.
kinda
Second
screwed
season
up on
kind
the
of
TV
flopped
show.
in my
Lost
opinion.
the impact of the
Yeah, it's kind of like the Netflix adaptations, you know, like
Yeah.
but it didn't need to be live action, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, one show that I thought really needed a second season. What was it called?
Umbrella Academy.
I am not okay with this. I feel like
I am-
they ended it on such a
Umbrella
cliffhanger.
Academy's pretty good. It's got the monkey butler.
I haven't watched any of that, but I have that on my list.
Bruh, the monkey butler though. He's so
No spoiler.
freaking epic.
I don't know
Spoiler free.
anything about it.
What? How is that a spoiler?
Monkey Butler.
Well, actually, I don't know. I was gonna say
Monkey
something
Butler
else, but that's
shows up in
spoiler
the
worthy.
first episode, right?
I
How
I
is that
think-
a
Yeah,
spoiler?
he
No,
shows up
I
in the
was gonna
first
say something.
episode.
I was gonna say something else, but that's spoiler worthy.
Jalen says Cobra Kai was decent. The second season kind of flopped. I like binged watched all the way to the second season episode 2, I think. So, I don't know.
I say we do like one more topic and then we call it good. Do you guys agree?
Yeah. So, what else shall we talk about here?
Well, maybe two if they're like
Oh,
shorter topics.
We can do Talen's D&D thing. We haven't talked about that
What?
at
All
all.
right, here we go.
That is not short.
That'll bring
This
us
is
to the
not
end.
a good idea.
This'll-
That is
this'll
not a
bring
short
us.
one.
Well, it should
This'll
bring
bring
us
it
to
to
the
the-
end. I feel. Be a good
Uh,
ending thing to talk about.
All right, here we go. Hold on, wait, let me.
Just don't go on for 2 hours.
Everyone.
Well, we've already
I'm
gone on for 2
skipping you.
hours.
All right,
Pretty
Well, we don't need to go two more. I don't
I'll
want
try
to
to
be
keep
up
it as
till
short as
10. I
possible.
want to have
I'll keep
dinner.
it as short as possible.
I'm giving you 45 minutes. Okay?
No,
Man.
just let them talk. If it goes on for too long, I'll cut it off.
You are on the clock, Talon.
Okay, D&D, in my opinion, one of the greatest games of all time. Everyone should have a chance to play it. Even if you're not like super big on it, I recommend you try it at least once. Although make sure you have a good DM and they know what they're doing. I have not hosted Levi or Crow yet, unfortunately, but I definitely will. And this,
I
since
don't.
Jalen's here, I'll have to keep this spoiler free for my
Yeah.
sessions. But the system I was talking about in the little chat there. I have my worlds connected between campaigns. So my first campaign, all of them are going to be connected to the same world, even if it's a different continent. What me and Jalen plan to do is to have our campaigns also connected. So there's a chance that you'll run into the same events that have occurred in other sessions. So let's say if I have my family hosted in my session, and I host Levi and Crow in on a different day. If my session, like let's say they get sticks of wands of power, they break it in half, throw it on fire, big nuke. Session's gonna see that too. I'm gonna have to correlate the time correctly into each sessions and have to end each session at the same time of day for each session campaign I do. And do you guys think D&D is geeky and nerdy?
Aren't those the same word
Nah.
pretty well?
I mean, that's like the stereotypical nerd thing, isn't it? Like at movies and media and stuff is like,
I
oh,
mean, you could say that, but like, what's so nerdy about it? It's just roleplay. I mean,
yeah, roleplay and you're playing fantasy things, but you do a lot of math and crap. But I don't know. I feel like it depends on the person.
What do you mean you do a lot of math? It's like
Well, the
basically
DM
just
does.
addition.
The DM does a lot of math. Well, I don't know if you do a lot of math, Cole, but I do a lot of math.
Doing math, like the DM does a lot of math. I mean, and a lot of
the
story thinking, and I don't know.
the DM does a ton of work behind the scenes, and you have to appreciate that. Not for this is not. I'm
Well,
not
yeah,
direct.
but like, what kind of math do you do? I mean, I've played DM before.
Just
Like,
difficulty
the
ratings.
most I've ever had to do was addition.
Difficulty challenges, and like dividing the gold between the players in each.
Oh, well, I guess
debating-
division's technically a thing.
Yeah,
If this amount of people are gonna fight my party, like depending on the level and stuff, the time, like I said, for separate campaigns.
You can pretty well skip the dividing the gold step though by just giving like a set amount to every person.
I have done that I've been doing that, but I've been starting to regret it because I want to make the money more scarcer. But in my recent quest, I have given them tons of money, but there will be a big drawback in their money because of a new few things I'm gonna do with the town they're currently in. The town they're in. This is spoiler free to Jalen, but Warcrest Castle. It is a very it's basically the capital of magic. It used to be a safe haven for wizards and stuff because they were disowned in the town in the country of Miralith. So basically, going there, they're wizards, so they're gonna be super expensive and greedy most of the time. So a lot of the stuff is paid in platinum pieces instead of gold by standard. Do you guys have any personal thoughts on D&D?
No.
The technology
Not-
behind some of the software and stuff behind like Astral Top and stuff is pretty cool. I feel like
Yeah.
I mean, it's the level of depth you can actually get into is amazing, and it
I would
really
like
has
to
that
mention-
feeling of like if anyone's played Arma 3 and they've done like Zeus stuff, it's I don't know, it's just really fun, in that sort of sense for me, because I'm like that. I don't know, I'm weird. I like to control environments for players to play around in, I guess.
Same. I like to create encounters and problems for my players to run into, and see how they diffuse that situation.
See how they adapt and react to it.
It's just really cool to
Speaking
see how people work together and react. And go ahead.
Speaking of D&D maps, I'm probably not going to be able to be in calls tomorrow because I'm going to be crunching on D&D.
On D&D.
Yeah.
See, well, this isn't towards you.
I mean, I
Bro.
might be in a call with you, Tay, because like I'm
Yeah,
gonna need
yeah.
advice because
I
you're
get you.
better at that stuff. And there was
I'm
a
flattered,
ring in
but-
my right ear. That's concerning.
Tinnitus. I have it too. Not really.
Nah, I have it in my left ear usually, but this time it was in my right ear, so that's not good.
This isn't directed to you, Crow, or any other DMs. This isn't directed towards anybody, but right after I finish the session, I get planning right away. I just start to plan. So that way, time crunches like these don't happen. That's just
No, I was planning. I was just doing maps, and then we decided we wanted to do a call when I think I was originally trying to. What? But yeah, we've been getting into calls a lot this week.
Yeah.
Even. Yeah.
Hey, if you ever need to focus and you're like, you need to get this done, don't be afraid to just tell them not now, because I know you're the person that always joins calls 3/4 of the time whenever someone starts to ring up.
3/4, more like 15/16.
Yeah. Pancake.
Do we legitimately have nothing else to say for D&D?
I could ramble, but I'm holding it back right now.
I don't know. I feel like
We're
we've.
gonna want to do airsoft for another stream.
Yeah, we'll talk about some other stuff more on a different podcast. We've done 2 hours and 5 minutes. It's pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is a good time to end.
To
Honestly.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So
Uh,
there's 5 people still in and watching. So
This is 6
to
for me.
the this is 5 for me, but I don't know.
Yes, that's fine for me too.
Twitch is weird with its
View
I
count.
don't know. Yeah. So to those 5 people, thank you for
Yeah.
sticking
Appreciate
through.
it.
And if anyone
I
has
think
been watching,
4 of those 5 people are us, by the way.
maybe.
Oh, I'm not watching.
Oh
so.
no, only me and you. Well,
Yeah.
but if you're watching this still, please follow us, and we will have more
follow and then
podcasts ready.
We're
Yeah.
gonna do more podcasts in the future, possibly some gaming streams. That's pretty likely.
Yeah.
Also
Hopefully we can get
follow
more.
Crow_Mancer because I'm epic.
Also, go follow the only Mystery Man. He
Yeah.
is the
I
best
do,
streamer I know.
thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get more organized with what we do and bring up the quality a bit more.
Yeah.
It's give a overall better experience for you guys to enjoy these podcasts we do.
And if anyone's been watching the VOD, thank you for watching this far. If you
are. We really appreciate that because that just shows that your dedication to this is pretty nice.
I don't have anything else to say, so
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
thanks for watching.
Once again, thank you for staying with us this entire 2 hours of us rambling about topics we've made.
about VR games and anime and other stuff.
And thank you for not hating me for my statement I made earlier.
Besides the 3 other people that left, but you still.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? They just had to leave like that. Wow.
But yeah,
All right.
thank you for staying with us this entire time. Indigo for the win.
Of course, you add that right as at the end.
Bye bye,
Okay.
Kiwi. You can
No,
stay over there.
just shh.
They won't know.
And goodbye.
Alright.